Will your child be dehydrated or starve or be malnourished if you don't give in to their food demands? That's the topic we're talking about today, picky eating. My name is Dr. Noha Pola from Progressive Pediatrics in Union City and Bayonne, New Jersey, where I've been a pediatrician for the past 25 years. I'm joined today by Claire Smith.
Hi guys, my name is Claire Smith. I'm a physician assistant here at Progressive Pediatrics, and I've been practicing pediatrics for the past 6 years. And I also have 2 toddlers too.
That's right. Claire has 2 toddlers at home, so she's going to give you some real hands-on advice today. So I like to start our discussion about healthy eating at about 6 months and really stress it at 1 year of age. I like to tell parents to please make sure that they have their children starting at 6 months try the foods that they enjoy eating at home, and not to start by giving them only baby things, but help them to like the tastes of the vegetables and fruits that the parents eat. At 1 year of age, we discuss getting rid of the bottle, and we advise to start to get rid of the bottle at 1 year of age and offer a cup instead. A lot of parents are worried if their child doesn't drink enough milk that they're going to be malnourished, they're not going to get enough calcium or vitamin D, or that they're going to be dehydrated. So what are your thoughts on that, Claire?
So I think it's very important to be consistent, guys. So when you're offering the cup instead of the bottle, you want to consistently give it to your child. If they refuse it, don't get too worried, because they will not get dehydrated if they don't have milk for a couple of days. And then they'll learn that this is the way that things are going to be from now on.
That's right. There's plenty of water in the foods you give them, right? And you can offer them water in sippy cups as well. And eventually, it might take a month, right? But eventually, they're going to get to that, to drinking milk from a cup, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Cup, big kid milk.
Yes, yes. So Claire, what big ideas do you want our parents to realize about picky eating and eating?
So I think it's very important to realize that you as the parent are the one that needs to make the decisions for the healthy choices for your children. You need to offer them a variety of foods and make sure that you're also eating those foods. You should also make sure that you're not offering too many different alternatives. Children will definitely put their, dig their heels in if they know that they're going to get those chicken nuggets if they say no to their broccoli.
That's right. That's right. So don't forget, toddlers are super smart and they can manipulate you. And once they understand that you're scared of them being malnourished, they're going to use that fear and they're going to get only what they want instead of what you want them to eat, right? Yeah. So be persistent and be consistent with the food that you offer. And let's talk about the relationship, Claire.
Okay, so if you do have a picky eater in the home, it's important to understand what your role is and what your child's role is. So your role as the parent is to tell your child when they are going to eat and what they're going to eat. Then you take a step back, and their role is to tell you how much they are going to eat. So an example of this would be that you will provide 3 meals for your child a day and 2 snack times a day. You will give your child a healthy plate full of food and present it to them at the table for about 20 minutes. Whatever they eat or do not eat in that time is that's their role. Then you take the plate away after 20 minutes. If your child comes to you 5 minutes later saying, "Mommy or Daddy, I'm hungry," they do not get anything else to eat until the next scheduled snack time or meal time. Hunger is a very important ingredient, and it really encourages people and kids to try new things. You can try to do half a plate of food of things that the child will like and will eat, and then half a plate of food of something that you would like them to try. Sometimes it takes 15 to 20 tries for a child to come around to the taste of a food. You can let your older kids go to the store with you, choose which veggies look fun and colorful for them. You can do funny fat cat faces and volcanoes with mashed potatoes, make things fun and interesting, but be very consistent, and children will learn that this is how things are going to be, and they will not starve themselves. Do not be worried if they don't eat the meal.
Right. Let's think about big picture. So if you're considering that your child, oh my goodness, is malnourished, he hasn't eaten anything today, think about the picture of the entire week. So if your child ate 2 days or 3 days really well and the other days not so well, that's okay. That's just the way that toddlers actually behave and eat. So be persistent, offer healthy choices. Each meal should only be about 20 minutes. Don't drag it out so they finish everything on their plate. Be a good role model by also having healthy things on your plate. And don't be afraid, because they can sense your fear of their malnutrition and they will take advantage, and all they'll eat is going to be junk food, and we don't want to start that. Right, Claire?
Right. Yeah. Think about their health in the next few years. What you do now is laying the framework for their healthy eating for the rest of their life.
Right. Do you have any ideas for super picky eaters and their parents about how to introduce different things?
Sure. So there's a technique that's used for super picky eaters, just gradually introducing food to the child. First thing is just having it on the table. So having it on your plate or somebody else's plate, and then have the food just sit on the child's plate with no expectation of them putting it in their mouth. Then they can touch it, and then they can put it to their lips, and then finally, hopefully you'll get a mouthful out of them.
That's right. That's right. And you can use broccoli or some other vegetable as kind of lipstick and just have them paint their lips with it. They don't even have to put it in their mouth. And hopefully they'll slowly, after 15 or 20 times, like the idea of eating such a vegetable. So any other big points you want to give today, Claire?
I think it's just very important to be consistent and do not offer alternatives. Sometimes offering alternative actually will create a picky eater when there wasn't one there to begin with. So be very consistent and know that what you are doing is very important for your children to keep them healthy.
Right. And don't let them graze all day, right?
No grazing.
Exactly. So I want everyone to know that if you're concerned about your children, or even if you feel like your children are healthy, we like to discuss growth charts at Progressive Pediatrics. Every well visit, we're going to go over the growth chart. We're going to review for toddlers the weight and the height and the head circumference growth chart and show you how well your child is growing, to help reassure you or to help you make changes in their diet. For older kids, we go over growth charts of the weight, the height, and the BMI at every well visit. And we discuss growth as well as nutrition and exercise at every well visit. We want you to know how important these well visits are. Please don't skip them for any reason whatsoever. We're there to help you manage every struggle that you have with your children. And we are there 7 days a week in Union City, 5 days a week in Bayonne, and we love taking care of your children. So please call us for an appointment. Don't skip your physicals. Let's talk about eating habits in person if you like, or via televisit. And if you wouldn't mind, please sharing our video. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye, everyone.
Take care. Bye.